So reservation is not based on economics at all. It is given for distributive justice. Okay, so all these arguments that you make it on economics basis. Okay, so there is no basis for that. Okay, so but the thing is that okay, like if you assume that if you give only based on economic basis, you will get good representation from all categories, then I will agree, but that will not happen, because if you give only on economic criteria, okay, so what will happen is that you will again get a monopoly of the upper caste only. And there is a proper work which tells that this economic income no is not a correct measure whether you are excluded from something. Like for example, I'll tell you what is the EWS criteria. 8 lakhs per this thing, 8 lakhs per annum. That is around 66,000 per month. So how many people earn less than 66? What is the EWS population then you tell? Almost the entire 98% of general category is EWS. Instead of that, if you take EWS and split it into caste wise, like Brahmins, non-Brahmins, Muslims, because many Muslims also come under EWS. Don't you think that will be a better subcategorization within EWS? Rajputs. So because see, we know clearly that Brahmins are getting most of the seats. So by separating them out, it will be a better categorization instead of the economic category. See here, the main policy is not the main thing is to give representation to the unrepresented. Some communities are not represented, so we need to give them representation. That is the idea.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
what is equality under the constitution.
Mhm. Yeah, I think all of these misconceptions, they stem from the same idea, like a core idea that they stem from.
Let us first start with the education part. Okay, I did a analysis of top private schools in Bangalore. Okay, like DPS, NPS, and many other Christian schools also I took up as a sample. The data is available in UDISC portal. It's a national portal. It gives you the percentage of SC, ST, OBCs in the schools, private elite schools. What should be the approximate percentage? It should be 50%, correct? Huh? 50% at least should be there. You will be surprised. The representation is less than 8%. You understand? So even in the Christian schools, it is not there. Because I was thinking at least the Christian schools will give representation for ACSTs. Because many Christian schools, like many Christians are ACSTs. But even if you go into that data, you will clearly see that Christian schools are also not giving ACSTs. So that what has happened is over a period of time, this all these top English schools have become a monopoly of upper caste. Their only their family members get, their alumni get. Okay, so the rest they don't get at all. So once that happens, see, you see the minimum capability has to be built for competing in any examination. Okay, so it is not like they'll tell you give reservation and then you don't prepare them for getting that. Okay, so then nothing will happen. So the same thing has happened in the SC, ST, OBC communities. What has happened is that they don't have very high quality primary education, English education. This is a big bottleneck even today. Even today, it's a bottleneck. Where do the SC, ST kids study maximum? They go to these government schools or they go to the state schools, the second tier state schools, not the best state schools also. Where there in government school, when do they start English teaching English? They start in class 5. When a kid in a top school, elite school, no, a Christian schools or anything, they would be reading novels. So the gap is very huge.